Hey everyone, hope you guys are all having a wonderful Acme Day. Remember, having an Acme Day is a product of the Acme Corporation. Having an Acme Day will be retroactively billed to your account. Have an Acme Day. See, I got it somewhere, right? First alternate's already here. It helps that I did things correctly for a change. One thing I wish, the good thing about OBS was that, or the other Streamlabs, was the fact that I could have like music attached to stuff, so we could sit here and jam out and everything. Hey, Animation Studios. I'm curious, is your name just Animation Studios because you wanted it that way, or like are you an animation studio? Can you guys hear me? Okay, by the way. I need to know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear? Yay, okay. Making sure. I lost my snack chopsticks. Usually I keep a pair of chopsticks for snacks so that like when I'm editing and I want a chip, I can have a chip. And I don't get stuff on my keyboard. What?
I only have a few minutes.
Oh.
But something just occurred to me. I'm slammed with this contract that I'm working on. When Stitch, in my part, when Stitch says Stitch is now saying and apprentice, Stitch isn't a Saiyan. Stitch has ki powers.
Uh-huh.
Unless he's from the same planet as Vegeta and Goku.
Stitch has the mind. You got to remember how young Stitch technically is, and how like even though he's really smart, he acts really young, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he's flying off, he acts like Superman. He calls himself this. In the show, he starts calling himself a luchadera, a hero, all this kind of stuff. He actually dresses up and pretends to be one in the show.
Okay.
So this is on par. You cannot tell me as a kid, if you had watched Dragon Ball Z as a kid, that you wouldn't have been like, I'm a Saiyan. So yes, it's incorrect. He's not a Saiyan. Okay. And we're gonna have to address that in the next episode.
I've never seen Lilo and Stitch. I'm just aware of who Stitch is.
Yeah. So I've seen the movies, I've seen the shows. I have not played more than like the original game that came out. The first movie game came out. I know there was apparently another one on top of that, but I think there was one like not on Sega, but like the first. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't a very good one. But yeah, he's not a Saiyan. It's a mistake. It's not a. It's a purpose mistake that I added in there.
Totally got it. Okay, cool. So, all right, back to work. Bye.
Right. You're good. You're good.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. The very mighty. It's my cat army. I don't know what you're talking about. My cat. They're my cats. In fact, I've got 3 of them up here right now. Did Whiskers run off completely? I think Whiskers ran off completely. We love this Stitch now to mess with. Okay, so here's how this goes. Like I have most of the work done here. So what we're gonna do, and obviously I hope you guys like my little guy. I'm gonna go ahead and have him start walking around the screen. In fact, go away. How do I? No, I don't want to. What? How? Why are you doing that? We're gonna have him stroll around now. Oh, apparently he doesn't get overlaid on this. If I do this. Oh, nope. So yeah, so I've been trying to track Stitch down all day, and you're probably the last person that might actually know where he's at.
You taught the blue gremlin rat how to do the Kamehameha?
I
What were you thinking?
That was all Master Roshi that did that, okay? And don't get me started on bad decisions like the time.
Hey now, friendly fire, my man. Look, I'm sorry. And to answer your question, no, I haven't seen the Blue Terror at all.
Crap. Where the hell is he at?
Kamehameha, Kamehameha.
Vader just.
Okay. Now, this is the first thing I need to ask you guys about. We got about 30 people in here. So, normally my transitions are either like this if it's the same day, or we're doing a proper scene change. I'll say, meanwhile, over at John's office or something like that. This video is only about 3 minutes. However, I tested both scenes out, and I like this where it mixes into John. So that's what I like. But I tend to default to what you, the audience, might like as well. So what do you guys think? Do we go ahead and add a black screen there and do meanwhile at John's office? And maybe even toss in some deep voice acting in there, because the whole thing's supposed to be voice acting, which it is. Or do we just have this nice mix where it just transitions, Levi reacting? It's a nice smooth scene change.
Vader just, let me tell you.
What do you guys think? I don't necessarily think something more colorful. Because if I went that route, I'd honestly just go to the black screen meanwhile at. Because the biggest thing is we don't want something that's too in your face. We do want something that's a proper, smooth transition for this. Now, that smoothness can be done in a variety of ways, but we don't want something like in your face, bam, switch. Because that's not what's happening yet. Now, if it was switched in the middle of his conversation and Stitch was causing chaos, then yes. But a vortex type of transition, I do have those. We can do a whoosh. Like that instead. That's still a nice, smooth one.
Vader just.
So you like the whoosh, whoosh? Okay. So alternate says the whoosh. What do you guys think? Not like the thing from Adam West Batman? Yeah, I guess it would be kind of the whoop. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, the old school Adam West Batman. Yeah. I got something right there in my nose bugging me. Give you guys a moment to catch up with chat, because we're a good 30 seconds behind. I think it might be a longer lag today. Oh, my tea's not cold. Might be a little distracted with Hanukkah Star Rail. Oh. Where's all my peoples at? We've got 24 people watching, but we have no one in chat. What's going on here? Am I just not seeing the chat? I should be seeing the chat. It is 6, 7, 8. It's only 8 o'clock in most areas. 7 in others. 6 in where I'm at. All right, then yeah, we'll leave it like that. So here's the thing: on my side, there's no additional sounds. That's all the sound that there is.
Friendly fire, my man. Look.
Can you tell which? Oh, it can't. I've got my new computer. This is my new computer, and so it's part of Ace's software. that they include. So he just gets to chill out there.
I'm sorry. And to answer your question, no. I haven't seen the Blue Terror at all.
No, currently he's not in there.
Where the hell is he at?
Kamahe mama 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 Kamameha mama mama.
Vader just, let me tell you, I am so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice. So tell me about him.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that.
So what are some of the background noises that we're going to need for this next one? Oh, yeah, alternate. I'm very happy with my new computer. I do not have new stuff on the wall. What new stuff do I have on the wall? I've had this stuff for like the last like month. You were in the wrong chat. Oh. But what kind of background noise do we want to hear from John?
I am so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice. So tell me about him.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green, little and blue shouldn't be an issue. I don't think size determines, force abilities or force power, right?
Now we can use some of Stitch's previous lines as well. I just have to re-download them. So like we have some unused lines from the last one, if I can find them here.
John. Ha me ha me.
I'm gonna have to download that anyways.
Ha me ha me.
We got a couple of the Stitch stuff.
John. Hi. Say it now.
I don't hear the lightsaber recognition on that one. I can probably find that sound though.
John. John. John.
Those are all the Johns. Those are the cell lines. I'm trying to find the previous. That's Jumba.
Good Levi. Miga nala Krista. Ka.
We're going to grab that one. And then there's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
Good Levi. Katabakaduka.
Katabakaduka. There we go. Because that will allow me to have like a few extra lines. Kata baka duka, may I be destructive? I can actually have that line in here. So we're going to put that in real quick. I'm going to have to take all these anyways and put them in a different area. So like if you pay for, I would like to point this out. If you pay for voice acting, make sure you keep those files because you paid for those lines to be spoken and to be used in whatever way you wanted. Just make sure whatever contract you have states that you can use them and perpetually, which is what we have is like they just do the lines and we use them for whatever, which means I can use them for multiple videos. And if I get a good take, or if I have something that I didn't use.
Good Levi. Katabakaduka.
That's the one I want. So.
And he can wield.
Good Levi. Katabakaduka.
I want that particular line because even though he won't hear it, like he's not going to notice it, it is going to exist. Because that gives Stitch at least one additional line, and I know where I'm going to put it to. Maybe chatter or noises from the Star Destroyer and the crew in the background. That's a good idea. Chatter. We're going to need crashing and explosions. Okay, so let's make a list of the noises that we're going to need. So we're going to need spaceship chatter and noises. We're going to need some explosions. We don't need a whole lot of explosions. We need like minor pop, like minor pops. And force lightning, NOS noises. We're going to need some force lightning noises. We're going to need some lightsabers. Blasters, robot walking noises, maybe metal scraping. Put a question mark on that one. And to everyone here, hey, Jen, Angela, Grimm, Jewel Bunny, Alternate, Zad, Thomas, the Whoosh was smooth. Okay. Colleen, Pony, hope you guys are all doing great. Blaster Fire, Stitch who studied under. Yes, it is the exact same Stitch who studied underneath that. We're gonna find out that information here in a minute. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna have to move you for a minute. Because right now this is a compounded clip of all the noises, so technically I could like uncompound it. But we're gonna leave it. Well, I mean, I might as well uncompound the clip now.
Vader, just let me tell you, I am so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice. So tell me about him.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green, little and blue.
So I think you guys are right. We need like ship chatter. Oh yeah, we are gonna need some leaking noises, like hissing. Leaking, hissing noises. 13 months, Red Willow. Heck yeah. I'm sorry I don't have a special thing. Again, my spouse is currently out of commission for drawing. So a lot of our custom work like that is currently just not happening. And we don't really want to do an AI generated image for that kind of stuff. Like we do plenty of AI generated images, don't get me wrong, but they're usually just for like thumbnails. They're not stuff that are going to bother anyone until they do, apparently. Doors closing. Some doors closing. All right, so I wonder, I have an entirely separate browser for this. I absolutely love the fact there's like full on. Here we go. Oh, thank you. I found somebody did a Imperial Star Destroyer bridge ambiance. Yes. That is amazing. I'm gonna have to credit this. Let me copy the link. Oh, he just provide the download for it. I don't even need a 10-hour thing of this, and it's free. It's free. No, it's $5. I don't have $5 to spend on this for less than 2 minutes. I don't like it's $5 for the whole thing. Hold on. Versions of music. No way affiliated. They're assembled by me and merely inspired. I don't. Okay, there's $2. I can do that. 10 minutes, $2, seamless loop. Okay. No, I don't want the $5 one now. Okay. You guys can't see my screen, right? Yeah, no. Okay. Before I do this. He also has Planets and Millennial Falcon. Ooh, this is nice. Are you gonna... okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Like, I found the perfect thing, but I have to buy it. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me for a moment. Because this will take care of my ambient noise throughout the whole thing. We'll pick a spot on it and I'll be good, and I will keep it because, I paid for it. We got a process. Yay. Okay. Copy. Need to credit them. I probably could have found this for free somewhere. I'm just trying to expedite this. I am currently busy. What?
Sorry, can you have one charge my phone because you did it?
No, I'm not. No, Tobias. I told you what the deal was. I'm not gonna go back on that. You need to do chores.
You're so strict.
I have to be sometimes.
At least the candle for a couple minutes.
No.
See?
Okay, I'm strict. I don't care. I am busy. I am actively doing things. We are going to... The best part about it is because it's the full track, right? So we go, and he goes all the way until he gets cut off.
Let's go.
Levi, I found Stitch.
Okay, we split that. So the question is, since it apparently just sets it in loops, let's listen to this real quick. We're gonna put the volume all the way. Hold on. That's the volume that needs to go down. We're gonna add in the ambient noise.
Vader, just let me tell you, I am so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice. So tell me about him.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green, little and blue shouldn't be an issue. I don't think size determines, force abilities or force power, right?
You can hear the beeping and everything. Yes. All right. That takes care of the ambient noise. Will this help? Pony Bro, thank you so much. That does help. It does. I'll be refunded next month. The way it works, we get 70% of that, and then I'll see it next month, not this month. So it is that. And I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, I had to do a moment. You can use it in a similar fashion of having voice acting right steady. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna shovel it away into its own file. I've got an area where I keep a bunch of my sounds and stuff like that, so that I can try to use them in later videos. I've paid for sounds that I've never used too. So you can't call in because right now the video's already done. I can't be re-recorded. Well, the video's done. What away?
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green.
I think right there, that spacing right around there could use some Star Wars doors opening and closing. Which is a hatch door opening and closing. That's straight up music. That has. Thank you, people who provide it for free. I know it sounds weird. So we just need to grab the link, and then I need to download that video. In particular, I need to download just the sound. It's gonna be difficult. There it goes. I will be able to look at your comments in just a moment. I just need the MP3. I don't need the video. You're gonna make me download the whole video, aren't you? I want just the sound. MP3. Thank you. That's all I needed. Yes, I'll do some droid beeps. I wonder if that exists over here already. In fact, I wonder. No. Nope. All right. Well, droid. Probably gonna have to find those as well. It's the bad thing about using CapCut. There's a lot of good things. There's a lot of bad things in there. Hey Reaper, with this video now, I'm thinking about when Stitch invaded the old Disney movies. Right? I forgot about that. He did do that. What, Tobias? Holy moly! Barely went downstairs.
Can I play outside for an hour on my phone?
Chores. And you can play outside, but like no chores. Like you have to do the litter box and clean up that area.
I already did.
You cleaned up the entire, like, did you take the flashlight and look underneath? Because like I saw poop that needed to be cleaned because you didn't do your litter box properly.
Yes. I took my miniature flashlight, shone it in there, and I picked up the poo one by one.
Okay. Was there a particular area where they kind of spread out? Because like we need to actually clean the floor too. Was it?
Not every single piece.
No. I meant like did they poo in like mostly one area? Like was it about that big? Because you need to take the carpet cleaner and put the carpet cleaner on it.
I mean, spread it out a little.
Okay. Take the carpet cleaner. There's already stuff in it. I think it's downstairs. I already took it downstairs. So you just need to plug it in, put it on there, and turn it on like you normally would so it can run. Put it on the area where the poop was, okay? And go ahead and run it. I have an automatic carpet cleaner, so he's not having to like fill it up and stuff. Go ahead and do that.
Two things. First off, what is that?
It's a little guy. I showed it to you earlier. I'll show it to you some more later. What's the second thing?
After I do that, can I have time on my phone?
If you go outside and play for an hour, yeah. So you do that, play for an hour, and I'll give you time. So get that carpet cleaner going, and we go from there. Okay. Let's grab that. Did it not download? It didn't download. It just opened up a new. Can I just have you work for me? Fine, just download the damn whole thing. Just give me the thing. Just, Annoying mother. No. Extract audio. Delete. We're going to have a door open. Actually, do we want the door to open up here? We want it to go down quite a bit. Like we want it to be heard, but we don't want it to be the focus.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green, little and blue shouldn't be an issue. I don't think size.
You can't even tell what it was.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green, little and blue shouldn't.
Yeah, I think the droid beeps are probably going to be better right now. That's perfect. You are awesome. And by the way, for the reason like I tend not to do like credits for every single sound effect is because there's just so many people that reuse the same as sound effect that I have no idea who created the original one. But people like the ambiance noise, it's easy to tell that they created it. But like the droid noises, I'm not sure if they just ripped it from the movie or video or what they did with it. But if I can credit them, if I know that they're the ones who created it, then I go from there. I'm going to extract that audio. We're going to delete that. We're going to have that. We're going to add to the ambiance here, but we're going to have it be, we're going to have it start. I don't know. I think we'll have it. Yeah, I think that works. There might be a point where it stops though, where it abruptly you don't hear it no more. Okay, let's see here.
I am so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice. So tell me about him.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that's...
Okay. Now we want the other noises to be a background. So we're going to increase this by about 2 decibels. Maybe just 0.1. Stitch's lines are already pretty loud as it is.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green, little and blue.
Okay, we're going to lower the decibel point of this background a little bit more.
Let me tell you, I am so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice.
I think I need to auto normalize the audio here, because apparently I forgot to normalize the audio because of reasons. Okay.
Vader just.
I am
let me
paying
tell
attention to you guys. Just give me some time.
I'm so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice. So tell me about him.
So that wasn't a lightsaber noise. That was the door opening, but like it sounded like I agree. It sounded kind of like a lightsaber.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that.
I like it. All right, we've got some nice ambient background noise now. Now we need to listen to it, determine where the like crashing and everything. I got a thing. Give me a minute. I think I got it. You ever get like a spot inside that like just doesn't? You want to go in there and go, but you're trying not to. You're trying to break that habit. They have like sanitizer and a bunch of stuff. I did not do that. There's a spot right there. I can feel it. Minor side chat, but nephew is now one and walking around. Ooh. Echo. Is it an echo when I talk or an echo when I press play? Because the echo when I press play is because I'm not listening to this with the headphones. And what we don't want is the mic to pop in. So I'm trying to just deal. But I'll listen to this stuff at a certain point with headphones. I got to get just pure headphones is what I got to get. This way when I'm editing and I don't have a mic attached to it. Yeah. I wonder what the name of the con you relocated was. Super Game Freak, what do you mean? You'll have to explain that one. Yeah, the lightsaber noise was the door opening.
Just let me tell you, I am so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice. So tell me about him.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green, little and blue.
I need to make the background droid noises actually smaller now. We also need to, so that's 15. So it should probably match the ambiance. So 15.6, 15.6. We want these two. In fact, let's do this. And we're going to compound them and create one track. So I'm not messing with an additional track.
Vader, just let me tell you, I am so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice.
There we go. Now you can hear the
So tell
droid
me
noises
about
in the background.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green, little and blue shouldn't be an issue. I don't think size determines, force abilities and force power, right?
And he can wield 4 lightsabers at once.
There we go.
4? Holy hell! The last person who could do that was Grievous, right?
4 lightsabers at once.
I want to see. One second. He's not a bat, no. Where is this attached to? This is attached to one of the batteries charging, and the battery is actually done charging. Awesome. I only have one more battery to charge.
Hi, Daddy.
What's up?
Can you mute your cricket? Turn it down now to get the montage for it. I know what to say.
That's not a good sound. What the hell? I honestly can't remember the button combinations. I don't know where my little manual's at.
Motion control off. Motion control off.
Oh, well. Real quick, like. We're going to leave echo reduction on.
And he can wield 4 lightsabers at once.
4?
Okay, hold on. That's going to cause an echo. So what we need to do is I need to hit record. We're going to mute the project. Okay. We're going to go. I'm going to find another. I'm going to move this one over. Do that again. I'm going to hit record. It's a bit loud because it has to be, first of all. And I do apologize, but that's because I've got this right up inside the mic. Because this thing has like no power, so I have to like let it sit and charge. Don't turn on randomly on me. Okay, now let's listen to what it sounds like.
Holy hell! The last person who could do that
Okay, that's fine.
was Grievous, right? No,
because all we do is we just turn it down.
And he can wield 4 lightsabers at once.
Turn down that.
4? Holy hell!
Right there's where I unlocked it again. So we're gonna go cut.
Holy hell!
Cut. We're gonna copy, paste, copy, and paste, copy, and paste. We're gonna move dish over here, move dish over here. We're gonna do something really cool. Create compound clip. Now, if I'm right,
4?
you can barely tell, but like you can hear. Okay, so I need to uncompound the clip, and we need to actually move it just slightly for each one. Each one has to have a slight variation. Right about there. Right about there. We're gonna have this one go here. Yeah, there we go. Now we're going to create the compound clip. He's going to say that. He's going to breathe. And then you're going to hear
4? Holy.
We're going to go ahead and increase the volume.
At once.
4?
There we go.
Can you open the salt and vinegar chips?
Yeah, you can open up the salt and vinegar chips. I got an idea for something. We're going to shove it in a different area. No, that's weird right now. Remember, I can modify the sound. So we're going to move the sound. Like, we don't need this anymore, right? So we delete this. We come over here. Any sounds that we don't need, we find, we grab, we move. We move out of the way so I'm not like screwing it up. Also, I need to make sure. Yeah. So
Vader just, let me tell you, I am so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice. So tell me about it.
dark mall paint dancing.
He's little and blue.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green, little and blue shouldn't be an issue. And size determines, force abilities and force power, right?
That was a very loud breathe.
And he can wield 4 lightsabers at once.
4? Holy hell!
Now, there was a point where I was waving those lightsabers around. That's the chip bag. I think I'll be able to use that in a minute. Okay, I have an idea for this one. Let's split that. Go about here. We're going to split this right here. We're going to split that. We're going to copy, paste. We're going to move that there. We're going to paste. We're going to move this here. Paste. Like this. That should give me... Okay. That gives me 4 different lightsabers. Compounding the clip together makes it sound like this. We're going to put that to the side for now. That's going to be used in a minute. Now I want someone to draw a Stitch with versus General Grievous. Actually, I think that's already a thing. What's this one? Okay, so I don't really need that anymore. Remember, it still exists up there. So this one is... That's the blasters. Now, remember the bag noises, right? First, we're going to lower those noises down so they're more tolerable. We're going to go to voice changer. We're going to go with a... Let's see. Like, some of my noises aren't working properly, which does suck. There we go. Now we go to this one. Okay, that sounds like somebody rooting around and causing a little bit of chaos. So that's exactly what we want. Now we layer that on top of the lightsaber noises. Let's do it right around here. Not bad. All right. Well, you guys haven't even heard the rest of the audio yet. So let's go back and let's figure out where some of these noises are going to go.
He's little and blue.
I mean, that's fine. I mean,
Raven.
I was grabbing one. I'm sorry.
What I need you to do is use the bowl for a reason. Because when I'm doing sound mixing, I need to be able to hear my stuff.
He was little and green, little and blue shouldn't be an issue. Size.
We are going to need to adjust the volume of Vader again. Because Vader is currently a little bit on the loud side with his breathing. So we're going to adjust Vader down just a smidge.
So tell me about him.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that's fine.
I might honestly...
Little and green, little and blue shouldn't be an issue. I don't think size.
I'll probably
determines,
micro edit the
force
breathing.
abilities or force power, right?
And he can wield 4 lightsabers at once.
4? Holy heck.
This is where I wish I had another
The
no.
last person who could do that was Grievous, right? Now this.
I wonder, there should be a point where Vader says no for me.
More than a little. Hey, put that down.
In fact, let's do this. That compound lightsaber noise, let's move it over here.
Yes, he's strong.
I mean, a little destructive isn't so bad, right?
Okay, so this is where we're going to have him open the door.
A little destructive isn't so bad, right?
More than a little. Hey, put that down.
There we go. Right there. And now, you know those sounds that I made earlier? They're going to get used very quickly.
Oh. Well, I mean, very destructive. Well, I mean, very destructive is okay too.
So let's go to our sound effects. Let's see if we can find. Oh, what did we want here? We want a little bit of chaos starting to happen, but not too much, right? Robots walking, metal scraping. Buddy, I'm gonna have to actually have you stop strolling for a little bit.
Make him sit.
Nope. What?
Then make him sit.
No, I can't. Got a bunch of music, but I just need sounds. Oh, why are you giving me just music? I want sounds. I go to music. Sucky. Because that would be too easy. It would be. It would be much too easy. Hey, Meredith. Or maybe Meredith? I don't know. Metal scraping. Go away. Metal scraping. Noises.
Preview. Preview. Preview.
What the hell?
Preview.
Why'd you do that? That's slow scraping. What about metal grinding noises?
Preview.
Oh, they're saying preview constantly. I get a bunch of stuff for cars. That's not bad.
Down.
Bull.
I don't want to use it any low.
Oh. Well, I mean, very destructive is okay too. What did he destroy? Okay, so like you let him pilot one, and he crashed into another one. Something like that.
No. No. But
This is where chaos needs to start happening. Let's grab those blaster noises.
don't put on my helmet. Hey, don't touch the button.
Katabakaduka.
No zapping me. That's it. You're in timeout.
We're going to move this over a smidge. We're going to put this right about here.
No.
Katabakaduka.
No. Bad. Do not put on my helmet. Hey, don't touch the buttons. Ah! No zapping me. That's it. You're in timeout. He's a little...
So we're going to move this a little bit further over, maybe. Yeah, let's move it to right about here.
He got into the duck. In the duck.
Hold on.
No. He got into the ductwork. It ripped out thousands of cables. Oh, and but I do wish Palpatine hadn't shown him.
Yeah, okay. So let's pull up the Force lightning sound. The pun to Stitch's name. What do you mean? After 2 decades? What decade? Metal bending? How goes it, everyone? Everyone, it's a very annoying metal rip sounds. Ooh, metal rip.
Things you find out when you experiment.
No. No, I'm not pulling up anything that works there. That worked right there. I wonder, we'll just grab it from here. It'll be quicker. Not sure what happened there. Is it not letting me download it? No, it is not. Okay. You're having some trouble. You're having some trouble. So I get these sound effects added. Make sure it all sounds good.
Done. Daddy,
What?
you have the time for my phone now?
There's no way it's been an hour since you asked. It hasn't, because I've only been live for an hour, and you asked me like in the middle of the live.
So 30 more minutes.
Yeah, give it like another 30. No. Fine, you know what? You want to play it like that? Having that beat distorted actually works out quite well. He should have a point somewhere around here.
Put on my helmet. Hey, don't touch the buttons. Ah! No, no. Ah!
Now we're going to lower this volume a little bit more.
Do not put on my helmet. Hey, don't touch the buttons. Ah! Hey, don't touch the buttons. Ah! Don't stop it.
We're going to have this fade really badly, or really, really strong, I should say. And we're going to lower the volume of this zap. We should hear...
No. No. Ah! Do not put on my helmet. Hey,
We're going to get rid of the rest of that sound.
don't touch the buttons. Ah! No zapping me. That's it. You're in timeout. He's a little out of control. I've got him
There we go.
force restrained
Really like that.
now.
There we go.
But I do wish Palpatine hadn't shown him how to use Force
He,
Lightning.
he learned Force Lightning? Is that how he destroyed the Star Destroyer?
No. He got into the dark and ripped out thousands of cables. And he needs a new Sith name.
Sounds like
We're about to have a whole lot of chaos. And then, like, no chaos noise. So right about there, I think.
sounds like a destructive little monster. Let's work on that.
We want it to go right about here.
Little monster. Let's work on that Sith bit. What is his name now?
Hey, no! Do not touch my drops. Damn you, John.
There we go. So sound effect, we need some air escaping. That's all somebody did. Decompressing. Nope. What would be the word for it? Maybe bent metal. Anytime Vader is having a bad day is always a good day in Dragon Ball. By the way, I'm very sorry. Metal armor. Yeah, that would be a good one too. But like, the problem is like there's like music and other ambient noises that it's really hard to just rip that off. And thank you guys for like answering the questions. Okay, so Spaceship losing air. It's not the spaceship that's losing air necessarily. Airlock noises. You have to give me a moment. I've got some chaos going on my own. Real life, the chaos. So I do apologize, everyone. We are trying to figure out like the I think if we combine a couple of give me a moment. Found him?
It's in my bush.
Oh, what is You guys will have to give me a moment. Sorry. Yeah. Verify email. Hey, thank you. Reload. There we go. Yeah. We're going to do these two noises. Okay. And we're going to grab these two that I just grabbed, which was a couple of air leak noises. What we're going to do is we're going to wind up modifying these noises, right? We're going to take these, we're going to speed them up.
I'm going to need a tank to come fix.
Yes. We're going to copy them. We're going to paste them. We're going to alternate them again. Copy, paste, alternate slightly again. Take this, create the compound clip. We're going to go to voice changer. We're going to...
I'm going to need a tank to come fix my meditation changes.
Okay, that's good. We're going to go to this voice changer. We're going to make it interject.
I'm going to need a tank. I'm going to need a tank to come fix my meditation changes.
I do need it slightly different here. Let me...
I'm going to need a tank to come fix my meditation.
We're going to lower that down.
What is his name now?
Hey, no! Do not touch my crops! Damn you, John! I'm going to need a tank to come fix my meditation changes. Let's go.
Right around here.
Let's go. Give me back my computer.
Levi? I found Stitch.
Meditation chamber.
Levi? Levi?
Yeah, there we go. All right. I have to listen to this all the way through. We're going to have to change. You guys are going to have to bear with me on whatever I use to listen to it with. Right? But I think we've got enough chaos going on. But I have to make sure that like everything can be heard. In order to do that, I need to not be hearing all my other ambience noises. I might get rid of the leaky noise. I also might just modify it. I did lower it down quite a bit. I might change its location. Okay, so first things first. I don't know which mic you guys are currently hearing, but I just want to make sure you guys can still hear the rest of it. So we need to adjust his breathing apparatus. We're going to adjust it down to, let's say, a 3, which means I'm going to have to sit here and do this manually. Make sure they're all down where it needs to be. You guys can't hear the clip? Okay. So give me a minute.
Vader, just let me tell you, I am so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice. So tell me about him.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green, little and blue shouldn't be an issue. I don't think size determines, force abilities or force power, right?
And he can wield 4 lightsabers at once.
Yeah, we need to knock that breathing apparatus down a smidge.
4? Holy hell!
I'm also going to knock down the ambient noise down to full 2.
Right? Now this apprentice can use the force though.
That's the bad thing. Like, we have to go through here and manually do this.
Right?
Oh yes, he's...
Because I can't just select each one, all of them at once.
He's strong.
Well, I mean,
we're going to move this a hair over so you hear the breathing.
use the force though, right?
Oh yes.
We're going to move this a hair. Okay. We're going to move this just a hair over here.
The force though, right?
Oh yes, he's strong.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. So the bad thing is, like, Chris wasn't able to time this as well as we wanted him to, but the reality is the film, it's not going to get filmed again. Could Stitch combine the lightning with Kamehameha? Possibly, yeah.
a little destructive isn't so bad, right?
More than a little. Hey, put that down.
Okay. So we hear honestly, when you hear
A little destructive isn't so bad, right?
that door opening sounds more like a lightsaber. So it kind of screws with it. If I delete that and we just go here.
A little destructive isn't so bad, right?
More than a little. Hey, put that down.
No, that works better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, very destructive is okay too.
That is a perfect time to have
What
the
did he
droids
destroy?
acting up.
A Star Destroyer.
Okay, so like you let him pilot one and he crashed into another one, something like that.
No. No, bad. Do not put on my helmet. Hey, don't touch the button. Ah! No zapping me. That's it. You're in timeout. He's a little out of control. I've got him force restrained for now. But I do wish Palpatine hadn't shown him how to use force light.
He learned.
Okay, we gotta adjust. We gotta go back and adjust a few of the breathing noises real quick before we forget. Because we got to make them a little bit lower so they're not as present. So far, we're good. I'm going to get this done with everyone, and then I'm going to be done, Raven. And Chris is not on. I'm sorry that, I'm not trying to snap at you, kid. I'm just busy. Raven?
Oh, I'm just asking.
He was on for a half a second. I'm busy. Let me concentrate.
A Star Destroyer.
Okay, there we go. Try not to lose track, sweetie. I just suggested droid noises. You put them in its proper spot. You put them in its proper spot. Yeah. So the droid noises are literally just like a constant, and it just worked out.
Okay, so like you let him pilot one and he crashed into another one, something like that.
No. No, bad. Do not put on my helmet. Hey, don't touch the button. Ah! No zapping me. That's it. You're in timeout. He's a little out of control. I've got him force restrained for now. But I do wish Palpatine hadn't shown him how to use force lightning.
He learned force lightning? Is that how he destroyed the Star Destroyer?
No. He got into the ductwork and ripped out thousands of cables.
You can hear some chaos happening in the background. I don't know who did this, but that's perfect.
Sounds like a destructive.
Like the combination of the droid noises and whatnot is working out really, really well. What, Tobias? I'm very actively. I will get you taken care of in a minute. I've got like another 40 seconds of audio. Just not even 40 seconds of audio to go through. So just give me a few minutes, please. I'm almost done. Graham, you have a good one. Sean, I'm currently trying to edit this together here.
Like a destructive little monster. Let's work on that Sith thing. What is his name now?
Okay, we have to turn this volume down.
Let's work on that Sith thing. What is his name now?
Hey, no! Do not touch my contract!
What is his name now?
Hey, no! Do not touch my contract!
Okay, that hissing noise, let's fade that in and fade that out. Let's have a full fade, fade out. You only hear it at like, you only hear the max at one point.
Hey, no! Do not touch my contract! Damn you, John! I'm going to need a tank to come fix my meditation chamber.
John!
Let's go!
Stitch now saying,
Give me back my communicator!
Levi?
Okay, we need to modify some lines here. We're going to have to modify his lines here to just give me my communicator.
Levi?
And we're going to do this so I can hear what I need to hear. We are going to have all this noise. It's going to be chaos.
Back my communicator! Back my... Give me back my communicator!
But now we need to hear him less.
Stitch now saying, and apprentice.
Levi? I found Stitch.
Okay. So let's hear it all at once from here.
Damn you, John! I'm going to need a tank to come fix my meditation chamber.
John!
Let's
Stitch now saying, and apprentice.
Levi?
And we're going to go ahead and fade this out. We're also going to fade this one out. We're going to fade this one in.
John! Stitch now saying, and apprentice.
Levi? I found Stitch.
I'm going to fade that out a little bit further. We're going to take away that fade out. To be honest, it's not necessary. We're going to micro edit this down a little smidge. We're going to put that together here. Then we can fade it in.
Stitch now saying, and apprentice.
Levi?
There we go.
Stitch. Levi? I found Stitch.
Yeah. There we go. This is the air tank leak. I screwed up and didn't add one. Oh well. All right. So I'm pretty confident if we watch from start to finish, it's gonna be pretty good. Okay, this is where we get to see from start to finish if we need to change anything. And then from here, I can go ahead and give my kiddo some time. We still have more stuff to do. Like I have to pull out resources. I have to caption it. But what I want to do is make sure all the sounds are there. And then I'm going to lock everything in place before I move on to the next step. And honestly, the next step doesn't have to be on live, especially because I've got a kiddo that's asking for my attention. By the way, kiddo, what do you need? You were asking like when I was going to get off live and you were happy about it. So what's up? I'm working. You knew I was working. Well, then you can, geez, I'd be talking either way. If you don't want any noise going on, you can head out, kiddo. Because I'm gonna have a ton of noise right now, or is it like not the background noise? Because you'd be hearing this about a dozen times over when I go to caption it and everything too. Because I've got to caption it, I've got to add the characters, I've got to make sure they're. I don't mind you asking questions, but like when I'm actively like trying to adjust sound, that's a little bit hard because I have to like make sure I don't screw it up. I make sure I don't miss one. That's done now. Now all I have to do is just make sure I line everything up. Yeah, I can turn the air conditioner on. No, we're good, guys. So yeah, so I've been trying to track Stitch down all day, and you're probably the last person that might actually know where he's at.
You taught the blue gremlin rat how to do the Kamehameha?
What
were you
not.
thinking?
That was all Master Roshi that did that, okay? And don't get me started on bad decisions like the time.
Hey now, friendly fire, my man. Look, I'm sorry. And to answer your question, no. I haven't seen the Blue Terror at all.
Crap.
Where the hell is he at?
Kamameha, Kamameha.
Vader just, let me tell you, I am.
Is it just me, or is my audio slightly lower than Chris's audio?
What were you thinking?
That was all Master Roshi that.
Vader just, let me.
I'm not imagining it. My audio is lower. Right about there, I believe.
Where the hell is he at?
Vader just, let me.
There we go. Thank God for hearing the sound. It seems to have his mic closer to his face when he talks. Yeah, so here's the problem, guys. This mic is probably currently on right now. But the way I was able to fix this is by using, I don't know if you guys can see it, but my audio track, I can actually see the visualization. I can't think of the name right now. Oh, God, there's an actual name for it. But because I can see it, I can like just gauge it and like turn it up. It's nuts that I have to increase my decibel by 10, though.
Where the hell is he at?
Just, let me tell you,
Okay. So yeah, so I've been trying. I need to go down a smidge. Trying to track Stitch down all day, and you're probably the last person that might actually know where he's at.
You taught the blue gremlin.
We're gonna increase this a smidge as well. We're going to go up by about 3. Make sure they're universally at 3.
Mamos.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to track Stitch down all day, and you're probably the last person that might actually know where he is at.
You taught the blue gremlin rat how to do the Kamehameha?
I
What
did
were you
not.
thinking?
That was all Master Roshi that did that, okay? And don't get me started on bad decisions like the time.
Hey now, friendly fire, my man. Look, I'm sorry. And to answer your question, no. I haven't seen the Blue Terror at all.
Crap. Where the hell is he at?
Kamehameha.
Vader, just let me tell you, I am so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice. So tell me about him.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that's.
We're going to have to increase Vader's voice by the sounds of it. So let's increase Vader. Looks like a bunch of my normalization kind of got screwed up. We're going to increase Vader by about 2, though. Let's see if that works.
So tell me about him.
Well, he's little
2 works.
and blue.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green, little and blue shouldn't be an issue. I think size determines, force abilities or force power, right?
And he can wield 4 lightsabers at once.
4? Holy hell! The last person who could do that was Grievous, right? Now this apprentice can use the Force, though, right?
Oh yes, he's.
A bunch of micro editing now.
Destructive.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
a little destructive isn't so bad, right?
More than a little. Hey, put that down.
Oh, well, I mean, very destructive is okay too. What did he destroy?
A Star Destroyer.
Okay, so like you let him pilot one and he crashed into another one, something like that.
No. No, bad. Do not put on my helmet. Hey, don't touch the button. Ah! No zapping me. That's it. You're in timeout. He's a little out of control. I've got him force restrained for now. But I do wish Palpatine.
Give me a moment here. I gotta micro edit everything. It's not liking me deleting and doing my other changes. The good thing is Stitch's voice is right where I want it to be. Hearing that was perfect, but Vader needed to be a tiny bit louder. So we're going up by 2 decibels for Vader. So we're gonna go rewind just to hear.
I've got him force restrained for now. But I do wish Palpatine hadn't shown him how to use Force Lightning.
He learned Force Lightning? Is that how he destroyed the Star Destroyer?
No. He got into the ductwork and ripped out thousands. No. He got into the ductwork and ripped out thousands of cables. Oh, and he needs a new Sith name.
sounds like a destructive little monster. Let's work on that.
I'm starting to see why I was having such trouble. If you're looking at this, you can see that some of these are not aligned properly. And they were at the normal volume. So my volume was all over the place.
What is his name now?
Hey, no! Do not touch my comrade! Damn you, John! I'm I'm going to need a take to come fix my meditation chamber.
John! Stitch now saying, and
Ooh, we heard something weird happen. Hold on.
I'm going to need a take to come fix my meditation chamber.
John!
There it goes.
Stitch now saying, and apprentice.
Levi, I found Stitch.
I love the
So
fact
yeah,
that
so
is
I've been trying to track Stitch down
so low to
all
begin
day,
with,
and you're
and it still
probably
have
the last
issues.
person that might actually know where he's at.
You taught the blue gremlin rat how to do the Kamehameha?
I
What
did
were you
not.
thinking?
That was all Master Roshi that did that, okay? And don't get me started on bad decisions like the time.
Hey now, friendly fire, my man. Look, I'm sorry. And to answer your question, no. I haven't seen the Blue Terror at all.
Crap. Where the hell is he at?
Kamahameha. Kamahameha.
Vader, just let me tell you, I am so happy to hear that you took on a new apprentice. So tell me about him.
Well, he's little and blue.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, look at Yoda, right? He was little and green, little and blue shouldn't be an issue. I don't think size determines, force abilities or force power, right?
And he can wield 4 lightsabers at once.
4? Holy hell! The last person who could do that was Grievous, right? Now this apprentice can use the force, though, right?
Oh yes, he's destructive.
Well, I mean, a little destructive isn't so bad, right?
More than a little. Hey, put that down.
Oh, well, I mean, very destructive is.
That was the
okay
perfect
too.
time for the
What-
droid
what-
noises to go
What
haywire.
did he destroy?
A Star Destroyer.
Okay, so like you let him pilot one and he crashed into
More
another
droid
one,
noises going nuts.
something like that.
No. No, bad. Do not put on my helmet. Hey, don't touch the button. No zapping me. That's it. You're in timeout. He's a little out of control. I've got him force restrained for now. But I do wish Palpatine hadn't shown him how to use force lightning.
He learned force lightning. Is that how he destroyed the Star Destroyer?
No. He got into the ductwork and ripped out thousands of cables. Oh, and he needs a new Sith name.
Sounds like a destructive little monster. Let's work on that Sith thing. What is his name now?
Hey, no, do not touch my comrade. Damn you, John. I'm going to need a take to come fix my meditation chamber.
John! Stitch now saying, and apprentice.
Levi, I found Stitch.
Yes, there we go. Okay. Now we lock all the noises in place so I don't accidentally screw with them. That should lock everything in place. Oh. So that's locked in. We still have to do a bunch of other resources here. I need to find clips, added the captions, added the sounds for the captions. That one's going to be a little bit more difficult. So I'll have to figure that out. I'm probably going to need to take a break either way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head off. You guys will get to see the final product after I caption it. And it's when I caption that I'm going to add in those extra resources. Have you seen the visual resources of like Stitch with the lightsabers possibly and Darth Vader? There'll be a Darth Vader of some kind when he speaks. There'll be a Cell. You'll see Cell when he speaks, that kind of thing. The first half of this is really easy to edit. It's the second half, in particular, the last end when the chaos happens, that it's going to be more difficult. I don't know if I'll have a video that I'll be able to utilize. But if there's a small little video that I can utilize of Stitch wielding lightsabers, I'll probably see if I can find it and grab it and get it on there so people can have some fun like I did with the Kamehameha. Anyways, you guys have a good one. The good thing is I don't have. Oh no. Unless it exists still on the cloud, I might not have a backup of the Stitch Kamehameha that I did. Yeah, that would suck. Yeah, that was a lot of work. Anyways, you guys have a good one. Have an Acme Night. Have an Acme Night as product of the Acme Corporation. Have an Acme Night will be retroactively be billed to your account. Have an Acme Night. Retroactively account. So going to be billed. And y'all lost the game just because.